Good morning, gamers. I hope you guys have a really great Christmas and we are back for another update. So, the title means Ultimate Build. So, it's a build that you can use in endgame at level 15. You can clear breaches, you can clear bosses, and you're gonna be fine. I did change a lot of items and I did commit a lot of mistakes, and that is the reason as well we are here, so you guys don't do the same mistakes as I did and don't waste the time as I did. Um, my build right now is pretty stable. I do a lot of damage. I do have survivability. I can clear everything almost. And I do plan to do one or two changes in the future, but for now, I think I'm gonna stick with it and try to farm more divines. So let's jump into the video and let's see what's up. Okay. Let's go to the video. So as you guys know, we start with gems, skills, then we go for passives, then we go for gear. And in the end, I'm gonna give a trick or two, and what my opinion that I'm going to do after. Although I'm gonna talk a little bit about in the middle of the video as well. So didn't drop the sigil of power. I need it, but didn't drop yet. I need to search for one. Lightning Warp, the same one that we were using before, with the Magnificent effect and Overcharge. Mana Tempest, again with the Premeditation, Murder Intent, and Inspiration. I'm working on my divines and working on my exalted orbs, so I can buy the perfect conductivity, with the same two support gems, Idnet Curse as well, Focused Curse, Archmage. I did upgrade, and I show you guys I did upgrade this with Lightning Mastery, one level support more, and Clarity, that so our mana can come down. Frostwall is the enigma for me right now. I will try Flame Wall with a spark and see if I can get more damage with, because I do use Frostwall, but I don't use Frostwall that much. So this is the enigma right now for me. We're gonna see what is going to happen in the next video about Frostwall. Orbs of Storm, well, we don't need introductions for Orbs of Storm. It's like the second most used spell in the Spark, with Lightning Exposure, with the Font of Mana, 100%, and with a Cursing Current, that's like give us 50% chance to shock the enemy. Spark, our main ability, again with Arcane Tempo, Elemental Focus. I did change one. I don't remember if I told you guys in the last video, but I did change from acceleration to pierce and control destruction for more damage into the spell into spark. Grim Fist is a huge defensive spell that you should use. Although in this build, if you want to use blink, you do need more spirit than I have. You need 160 if you want to use blink, and it's probably a really good defensive as well like Grim Fist. You can use Grim Fist or blink. Both of them, you're gonna be juicy with it. Although, let me tell you that this build, like I'm the only one using this build with Frostwall and Grim Fist. A lot of people are using, but majority of the builds in Spark, all of them use almost the same spells. Of course, the really expensive builds like Empyrean, he got Grim Fist, he got Blink, and he got Cast on something because he has like 200 and something spirit. But we are talking about builds with the two mirrors, and it's like out of out of range of the normal and casual player. Passives. Good news, I did finish my Ascendance. So I finished the third and the fourth. I did finish the third and the fourth Ascendancy, so I did go with elemental damage into scoring winds, and I did go to shock chance into strike twice. Some people use my build Some people use, some players, some content creators, even though, use this build. Another ones, they trade from striking twice to Tempest Scholar. Although striking twice will give you more damage than Tempest Scholar. Okay. Remember, in my builds, my build is focused into shield, mana res, exposure, and now that I do have the points, we did pick up Chaos Inculation plus Eternal Youth. Chaos Inculation is pretty simple. You get immune to Chaos, and most of the damage in the 15s and breaches is going to be Chaos damage, and that damage can one-shot you. So you do pick up Chaos Inculation, and I pick up Eternal Youth, so my flask can work as a shield instead of life. Okay, so that's why I pick up Eternal Youth. Although I'm using Eldritch Battery. So what that means, I'm using if I took off Eldritch Battery, instead of having 4,500 shield, I would probably have 12,000 shield. But I will lose a lot of mana. Half of my mana would be gone, and I'll lose 10k damage into Spark. So it's not like really a good trade for me right now. In order for you to do that, and this is one of the tips, if you want to run Eldritch Battery with the Everlasting Gaze, and this is the only rare item that we have in this build. We don't have any other rare items, boys. We can watch, like, it's just rares, normals. If you don't want to use Everlasting Gaze, you should have in your items mana, a lot of mana. And you should pick up as well the mana res, a lot of nodes with mana res, so you don't need to use Everlasting Gaze, and you can go for 8,000 shield and probably a little bit less mana, like 2k mana, but you're gonna lose a little bit of damage. So, but it is a choice, right? I do choose to play with the Chaos Inculation and Eternal Youth, and play as well with Eldritch Battery, but you can do it without it, okay? You can do like the same build without all of these 3 points, or at least, well, these 3 points no, because you will really need Chaos Inculation, but you can do without Eldritch Battery, and you can have like a stable build no matter what. I'm thinking about it as well, to get like the full mana stack. Although for now I do believe that I'm gonna stay with my build, and I think my build is like pretty stable. Okay, as you guys can see, shields, cast speed, shield, a little bit of damage, arcane surge, shield, lightning exposure, shield, mana with shield, and as well arcane intensity, that is huge, eldritch battery, cast speed, projectiles cast speed, chaos inculation, and eternal youth. Although I'm specking here a little bit in freeze and chill resistance, because when I'm clearing 15 maps that got like a little bit of frozen, I'm getting one shotted. And getting one shotted is not like when you lose 1 or 2 keys, but when you realize and lose like 5 and 6 keys, it's not really interesting. Okay, so let's go for gear. In the last video, I did show you guys some of the mistakes that I was doing, and was like the quality mistakes, right? Like upgrade the quality and corrupt. Another mistake that you should be careful, you really should be careful, is with when you corrupt the item, when you drop a val on the item, you could lose stats, and those stats can be resistance. And if you lose, like, imagine you have like a really good item that, as I do right here, what is it? I probably sell the item. Oh no, it's here probably. Yeah, this was my ring. So my ring got like resistance with fire and lightning, or fire, and I did lose my resistance on my ring, and this ring gave me 1,000 damage more on my spark. So be careful every time that you corrupt. Be sure that is not going to affect you that much. Okay, you need to be sure that it's not going to affect you that much. But we did change some items. So I did bought the 2 rings, in this case 3 rings, with more damage, because I didn't need the resistance anymore. So we bought with a little bit more damage, cast speed and rarity, and in both of them, increase cast speed as well, and increase cast speed twice. So it's like pretty useful as you're playing with the spark. We did bought as well the boots, and we did equip them. And first of all, we upgrade the quality and equip them. We did bought this new chest that give us like, I didn't need the rarities, so I took off the rarities and I upgraded the maximum energy shield and increased energy shield as well. I did quality 20, and I just corrupted as well the ad. I did have the ad before. We did bought new as well the focus, and with 19 intellect that gives us a little bit more damage, fire resistance, and 2 all spells level skills. So what I'm trying to say is like, if you are training items, remember to see this situation over here. You go to see the quality of the helm in PoE trade, and you just see the energy shield, how much energy shields the item has. Because every time that says here, increase the energy shield, oh my god, increase energy shield over here, 27 to 42, is talking about this energy shield and not your energy shield. It's this energy shield over here. So you always need to be focused on much energy shield the item has. Even if the item has like really good suffix, prefix, and suffix, you should be focused on much energy he has, because at least for us, Stormweave is going to count a lot. Do not forget to use your runes, okay? And try to use your runes the way that is going to benefit the best of you. Remember, every time that you put a rune, drop a rune into your item, you cannot take it out. So in this case, energy shield for us is pretty good and is helpful, but be aware of. And the next thing that I'm going to buy is going to be these gloves. Although my gloves are completely crazy for the Exalted way. And let me be honest with you, boys. This build cost me 150 Exalteds. More or less, okay? The only unique that we have is the Everlasting Gaze Zero Amulet. It's the only one. What I'm trying to say is like, be careful, update your gear before you corrupt it. And do not corrupt if you don't need like really something specific. Because it could be worse instead of be better, okay? As you guys can see, we do have a problem in getting maps though. I need to clear maps, I need to get new maps, I need to go PoE trade to get new maps. But I do believe that is a Atlas situation that I need to review and see and put it better. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, and I will do one more update on my build, like a really big update. And we're gonna bring as well a farming strategy for Divines and Exalted. I see you guys in the next one. Peace.